So I am here with Cody at Rattlesnake Ranch, and we're in my hometown of Arizona, which is even cooler. He's wearing a USARK shirt, and he is actually a USARK Gold member. And why are you a USARK Gold member?
I believe in what USARK does, and I'm a reptile keeper, obviously, by the background here. So,
as you can see, there's a whole area behind us right now that is full of amazing collection. A collection I've never even seen before, and I just happen to live in Arizona, which is even more unique, and I have not seen this many rattlesnakes ever in my entire life. So tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Yeah, so as Vanessa said, we have a zoo license, so we have a huge rattlesnake collection. As far as I know, the most diverse collection of different species in one spot. We've got rattlesnakes from Canada all the way to South America. And yeah, they're on display for mostly educational purposes. We do some research here as well. We also train dogs to avoid rattlesnakes. That's actually one of our bigger services. And yeah, all right here on site. Field
that's
trips,
keen Arizona.
tours. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pets get hurt all the time by rattlesnakes, unfortunately. But, yeah.
And that's something I've never seen a rattlesnake in the wild before, and I've actually never even seen how they act. And today I got to see how they act, and in all honesty, I was surprised that they're a lot more calm than you would expect them to be.
Yeah.
And as long as and he showed me the strike range and everything, as long as you know where your area is to stay out of, there's absolutely no reason you should be afraid or concerned or want to kill a rattlesnake, in all honesty.
Yep.
It was kind of mind-blowing, I'm not gonna lie. And being in Arizona since I was 8, like, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, they're beautiful creatures, and learning today about him, and I was even hesitant when he took one out. I like backed up and I was like, oh my gosh, because I've never been around him, and I'm not afraid of anything. And then once I saw how they moved and their nature, it was actually just, it was awesome. It was really cool to see. So I appreciate you doing that for me.
Yeah, of course.
And then I actually got to touch one in a proper way, safely, yes. I will probably add that clip in as well. But yeah, I got to safely touch a rattlesnake, which was actually an experience that I never thought I would be able to do, because I don't know anything about handling rattlesnakes or been around rattlesnakes, but it's a great educational way to learn about rattlesnakes too.
For sure. Yeah, that's always a huge hit when we do tours. So we get the snake restrained in a set of snake tubes, and yeah, getting to touch a live one safely is definitely a unique experience.
You're planning on collecting a few more?
Yeah, we're missing a few species, but we've got quite a few. We breed a lot of them, and right now we're in the thick of baby season, so our whole back room is just full of little neonate rattlesnakes, which is an exciting time. Those will go to other facilities, and yeah, I love rattlesnakes. I think they're amazing animals that deserve a lot of respect, obviously, but also admiration. And partly why we built this place is I would argue they're the most persecuted reptile in the state for sure, and then probably in the rest of the country too. There's all sorts of different rattlesnakes that live around the United States, and most people are not a fan of them. But as Vanessa was just saying, if you observe them and aren't being irrationally fearful, they're pretty amazing. They want nothing to do with you. They just want to be left alone like any other wild animal, and yeah, they deserve a lot of respect. And I think like there's so many different colors and sizes and varieties. They all have different venoms, so they're fascinating for research, for medical application. There's all sorts of other things that rattlesnakes you bring to the table than people even realize. There's actually a couple of medications that exist today that are a result of things that are in rattlesnake venom. So yeah, pygmy rattlesnake in particular is one of them.
Well, that's kind of cool to know.
Won't get into the weeds of all that, but yeah, they're a lot more special than people realize, and they have a lot of value.
Well, I think a lot of it just comes from fear. Every time you see things about rattlesnakes, it's like, oh my God, it's going to get you. Yeah, exactly. And it comes down to educational, which is one thing I'm huge on, is education. So that's actually why I wanted to come out here and see firsthand, how rattlesnakes are, how they move, how they do what they do. And yeah, it was awesome. So I hope that people will come and visit Cody over here and his family, his beautiful family too, and come check it out and get educated on rattlesnakes, because I know I learned a lot more today than I was expecting to learn. And I am, I don't even know how to explain it, like in awe right now of his facility and everything he has going on here.
That's what we're shooting for.
Right? So do you guys want to see a quick tour? So this is Cody's facility over here at Rattlesnake Ranch. So as you can see, he has multiple habitats with all different species here, and each one has different creative, his little artwork here, check it out. I mean, you gotta have artwork as well. His bugs, he actually has little geckos in his bathroom. And then here is a little bit more. All right, so Cody, if somebody wants to come here, how do they set an appointment? How do they get a hold of you? What do they need to know?
Yeah, so we are not a traditional zoo in the sense that we're like, you know, a big nonprofit, open to the public sort of thing. We are open to the public, but it's all by appointment. So if you want to come see the rattlesnakes, that's fine. Just let us know. Either send an email, you can send a text, that's fine too. All our contact info is on the website at rattlesnakeranchaz.com. And it's pretty casual. As long as we're here, we're usually happy to let people come look around. And it really boils down to what you want to. We offer a general admission, which is where you just pay a small fee. You can look around on your own time and see everything. If you want an actual like formal tour, those run, right now they are $100. It's about 2 hours, and that's for a total of a group of up to 10 people. So you can bring some friends, and you're paying for the time basically. And that kind of what that entails is, you know, we'll open a few exhibits, usually feed something, and a couple other fun surprises. So that's a very educational experience, but both are worth it in my opinion. If you just want to see the snakes on your own time, do general admission. If you want to learn more than you ever wanted to know about them, then do a tour. But yeah, so those are the options.
And follow them on Facebook and Instagram as well, and YouTube, right?
Yeah, we post on Instagram quite a bit, Facebook as well, and then we do have a YouTube channel. It's in its infancy, but we've got a few great videos on there. So yeah, you can get a good feel for what's here by watching those too.